This is the tutorial on making your clipping path. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open your mock-up with Photoshop. Go for the first one. I leave it wherever it was set. Say OK. And it opens up. First thing I do is a new layer. Call this the white layer. And on that layer, I fill it with white and drag that layer to the bottom. So now we have our white background. I shut it off. Go back to layer 1. I select a color range of black. So you can see I'm going to make the stitching layer. So I say OK. Now it's selected only the black, which we'll call stitching. I'll do a new layer, call that layer the stitch layer, and fill that with white. Okay, so that's just the stitch layer. Notice that I've got some white up here, so I'll deselect. I'll come in, I'll select that range right there, delete that down here, delete that, because those don't need to be on the white stitch layer. So I'm going to shut that off now. Come back here to our base layer, and I am going to use my magic wand, select everything outside of the pants, do a new layer. This will be the clip layer. So call that clip. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to my selection, do an inverse, which now makes the inside here what I'm working with. And I will fill that with black. Okay, notice that I've got some of this stuff up here, so deselect, grab this, lasso that, hit a delete. Notice I've got some black down here, grab that, delete that, and delete that. So now, if we look at just this clip layer, we have just the black pants. We turn on the stitch layer and you see the stitching. There's one other thing that always happens is this right here is the inside of the pant that we need to eliminate. So go to this layer here, this layer 1, magic wand, grab that gray right there, turn on your clip layer and go to your clip layer. Right here, we're going to delete that. So now that is deleted. So, and deselect. So there's our stitching. This is our clip layer right here. This is our background layer. Okay. So now we need to isolate the front layer, the side layer, and the back layer. And we need to make them individual clipping paths. So on the clipping path right here, come up here, layer, duplicate layer, and we're going to make this one the left side. Okay. On the left side layer, we're going to duplicate that layer, but this one is going to be the back. Okay. Now we need to change this first one to front. The front one over here. Deselect that. Now, I'm going to shut off this layer, and the original layer. We only want the front here, so select these two over here. Oops. Select these two over here and delete them because we don't need them. We only want the front of the pants. Now turn on your left layer, shut off the front layer. Now on the left side we just want this area here, so we delete the front. Oops, got a little there. Delete the front and highlight the back and delete the back. Okay, so now we've isolated the left and the front. Now we need to isolate just the back of the pants. So on the back layer, select the front and the left, hit a delete, get that little bit of the butt off of there, and delete. Now we have the back, the left, and the front. This is your original layer. Here's your white layer, and show the stitching. Now you know how to make the clipping paths. So go to your front, load your image, clip it, and it should just appear inside of the pants. Okay. Love you, Victoria. Email me or call me if you got questions.